Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the English with Neil Learn English podcast. Surprise! We are doing a video podcast today. Surprise, everyone. I don't think a lot of you, the new subscribers, have seen my face. I don't think so, but I am a real person. My name is Neil Humphrey. I am the owner and head teacher of Dream Tree English. This is my English school. I'm in my English school today. In the past, I used to shoot these videos at home, but I want to start shooting videos for my school. So this is it. This is Dream Tree English. I am a small English school located here in Kanagawa, Japan. This is my full-time job. I am a real English teacher. This is my job. I'm not just some guy on the internet. I'm actually a teacher. So this is what I'm doing, guys. But I wanted to make today's podcast a video podcast because I have some exciting announcements, some personal announcements that I want to share, but also some announcements for this podcast that you guys have been waiting for. And I'm finally happy to let you know what's going to go on with the podcast moving forward. So the first thing is my school, Dream Tree English. You can't see the school, but I'm actually going to be remodeling my school at the end of this month in March. So I have this little whiteboard here. I have some posters and some things on the wall, a lot of stuff that you can't see, but I'm going to be remodeling the whole school at the end of this month. So this is the end of the school year. So how the school year works in Japan is it goes from April all the way to March. That's the Japanese school year. And so we're just finishing up the school year, very busy. I have a lot of things going on. That's why the podcast episodes have been kind of random. I've been taking like breaks. I don't like really taking breaks from the podcast, but I'm just so busy with the school that sometimes the podcast gets pushed back a little bit. But I'm going to be remodeling the school, and I'm really happy about that. So I'm currently buying new furniture and designing things and have all that going on. But what I wanted to talk about was the podcast. I'm really excited. In April, I'm finally going to be opening up my online lessons. Hooray! A lot of you have been saying, Neil, you keep talking about these online lessons, but when are they going to be available? And I just keep saying, you guys, I'm sorry when I get some time, because it's true. I mean, I am a real English teacher. This is my job. And a lot of people, so here's the thing, like a lot of people think that teachers teach all day. They teach. That's totally not the case. Most teachers, like myself, we spend like 70% learning. Like teachers are students as well. So 70% of my time is actually learning new things, reading, designing things, lesson planning, a lot of lesson planning, and 30% teaching. I mean, that's how it is. I mean, my whole morning is lesson planning and learning and reading the news and keeping up with current events and designing things and making stuff. That's the majority of my day. And then 30% is the delivery, the teaching. So my mornings are pretty packed, guys. But starting in April, I'm actually going to have some time in the morning and sometime in the evening to have online lessons. So if you guys want to book a lesson with me, I'm going to put my email address in the description. And this is not my personal email. This is just the email that I use for the podcast. So all the emails that you guys send, please keep it podcast or teaching related. But I'm going to put my email address down below. So if you want to book a private lesson with me, go ahead, send me an email, and I'll get back to you. I'll send you all the information that you need to schedule a private lesson with me. But if you're interested, you may be wondering, Neil, I want to take a private lesson with you, but what do we talk about? Well, that's completely up to you. We can talk about whatever you want, whatever you want. So I'll give you some examples. Some of my students are in university. So some people send me like PDFs of their essays and things like that, and then I can correct it, and then I will share like do a screen share, and I can tell you, how to use different words and how to make things sound better, so we can work on your writing. We can also work on your listening. If you want me to read something, if you want to send me like a PDF, I can read it to you multiple times, and then so you can get some listening practice, with my American accent. We can do speaking practice. I have a lot of curriculum. Like I said, I'm a teacher, so we can free talk about anything, or we can just talk about current events, what's going on in the world, cultural stuff. What was really cool, so what I really liked before, so I used to do online lessons back, I think it was like 5 months ago. And I think my students had a good time, but I really had a good time because I was talking to people from the Philippines, from where else? Vietnam, from China, from where else? Venezuela. Did I say Venezuela? Sudan, Afghanistan, Egypt. So I actually had a really good time learning more about you and your culture, because I'm here in Japan. So I was able to talk about some stuff here in Japan, but it was really cool just learning about the whole world. And, because you don't really get that opportunity. I can't just go outside and be in Africa or be in other parts of Asia. So speaking with you guys was actually really cool for me. I actually learned a lot. So I'm really looking forward to speaking with you guys more. If you wanna get in touch. So like I said, I'm gonna leave my email down below, and send me a message if you wanna schedule a private lesson with me, and we'll just keep it going from there, guys. So again, thank you again. I'm looking forward to doing more of these video podcasts here from my school, Dream Tree English. Next time in April, like I said, I'm gonna have this like huge whiteboard. So this is also what I'm thinking about. I'm also thinking about getting like some kind of some Wi-Fi, like a Wi-Fi mic, so I can teach on the board. Cause I like teaching on the board, but I just can't do it because I have this set mic. But I'm looking at some things I can just like put in my ear and do some stuff on the whiteboard, because I like teaching from the whiteboard. It's easier with the visuals. But anyway, guys, that is it. That's some news going on here with myself and the English with Neil podcast. So thank you again, guys. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Peace.